outside of market analysis was this comment from Sentiment Trader. And so again, this is very huge. There's a recent chart that came out that he put together, and that says institutions bought a record amount in hedges. So again, what we're seeing here is that he says sometimes there's a chart that just blows your hair back. In 22 years of doing this, none stands out like this. Last week, institutional traders bought $8.1 billion worth of put options. They bought less than $1 billion in calls. This is 3 times more extreme than 2008. Guys, what does it mean when they buy puts? Buying puts means they're making money to the downside, which means that if they're buying $8.1 billion worth of puts, that means that institutions are expecting the market to go down, right? They are expecting the market to go against them. So again, there are a couple reasons why I can think about this. First off, 8.1 billion is an insane amount of money, like literally insane. It's unfathomable. So you can't just say that, oh, this was just a ton of retail traders who came together like they did on AMC and GameStop. No, there's no way 8.1 billion just came together from retail traders. I'm sorry, but that's impossible. It has to be from institutions. Again, being banks, being hedge funds, being financial advisory firms, being all these types of institutions. Now, again, there are a lot of reasons why I can think of institutions, especially in this period. One, and the most prevalent reason, is they think a crash is coming. And again, these are the smartest people in the industry, so they think a crash is coming, and that may be something for us to pay attention to. Number two is that they're simply just hedging, right? They're scared, they're afraid, they don't know what's going on. But again, most of these institutions don't act on emotion, so that's kind of a position we can kind of push aside. That's just an option to consider. Option number three is also quite viable, which is just that they know that we're getting towards the end of our quarter, right? We're now in Q4 for business. For most businesses, they're in quarter four where they're going to have to perform well. And so, again, they're simply hedging their position so that if anything goes against them, they can end the year well, or hopefully have a positive position or hold on to whatever gains they have using this hedging in order to come out with a positive return. Now, anyways, when we're looking at the historical return, we look at 2008, you can see here that we reached about a -2. So again, that's probably about a negative 2 billion or something in speculation here. But that's crazy. But now we're way down here, which is quite insane. So again, this is the extreme thing that we're seeing. And again, if we're kind of through these comments, you can see people saying World War III is coming. We've been in World War III for years. It's just been cold and economic maneuvering. And all these comments are quite crazy. But again, they're not completely far-fetched. $8.1 billion in put options. Now, the next thing I want to show you based on these options is what is called maximum pain for options. And so, again, the reason why I want to show this is because if we had that amount of buying on options, $8.1 billion of put options being bought again in 2022, let's look at where the options pinning is for today. Let's see, max pain video. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. So what we're looking at here is, let's say, SPX again, which is the S&P 500. Again, let's come out and look at towards the end of 2022. Where is the market expected based on XPX to rely on? So again, if we come in here, we can see that the market is looking that it's holding a middle zone around 4060. And so again, right now, the S&P 500, if we look at just to get the value of the futures, is roughly 3957. So again, it's not expecting the market based on all these buys, and I mean based on all these calls and puts, to be placed around the 4080 level when it's roughly around 3920, right? And so again, it's not expecting as of yet a huge crash, but again, only time will tell. It's just a very important piece of information that you should be looking at. Why is it bringing me over here? Because it doesn't like me. Anyways, platform stuff. I guess I can't do that. Anyways, this was just a huge, crazy thing that I just wanted to share with you guys. It was shared with me from one of my financial advisory friends. And so, anyways, guys, take a look at this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Does this mean World War III? Does it simply mean they're hedging their positions? What's going on? Let me know your thoughts below. Thought this was important to share. Also, if you want, go follow Sentiment Trader on Twitter. He's doing some great stuff over there. Anyways, guys, see you in the next segment. And so, yeah, let's take a look at markets now.